Hello and welcome back to Expeditions. I'm Vic and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel, and in what I'm sure is a very good sign of things to come, I had forgotten that I was in the middle of a mission, because this is my first episode back after my Thanksgiving break. And I completely wiped my mind of all things Expeditions. Speaking of which, there we go. That's right, I'm trying to minimize my four-wheel drive usage in order to maximize my range. That's what I'm doing. So let's turn off the four-wheel drive just as we head into this mud pit, right? Yeah. I will say this thing muds like a champ. So yes, I am back from having a little break for Thanksgiving. I hope everybody else had a pleasant Thanksgiving break. Mine was nice in the ways that mattered and not nice in some ways that are, frankly, not really important. But I did need a couple of extra days to recover. Having got that out of the way, I'm now trying to see what I can get done before I take some more time off for Christmas. And once again, forget everything. So I'm hoping, because it's what I wanted to do with this session anyway, I'm hoping that this is on the route. Oh, excuse me. On the route to unlocking the second truck from the DLC, which I believe has counter-steerable wheels, which I'm very excited about. I also stopped to read a dev diary while I was loading up the game and got very confused by the message that made reference to Season 15 and Year 4. But then I figured out that that particular message was about SnowRunners, not about Expeditions. So what's going on with his route? Who made this route, and where was he trying to get? Oh my god. He's trying to get where I need to get? Have I effed myself again? By choosing the wrong mission start point? Alright, well, obviously this route is not going to work out. Thank you. Oh, this is intimidating. Alright, so I think, I mean, obviously I've been through there before, so don't overthink it, just do it again. Yeah, and that should be also doable. Maybe. All right. Well, it's a good thing I'm conserving fuel, I guess. Ah, yes, I remember now. And there was the whole... There's the whole silliness about trucks with sideboards and trucks without sideboards. And that's why I'm driving this guy, which I don't usually drive. And I guess I'm really not going to be conserving all that much fuel in here. Oh yeah, good. Yeah, that's what we like to see. Somebody built a big old gap in that truck specifically so that I could get stalagmites stuck in there. In fact, they're named stalagmites because they stalagmite get stuck in your fucking chassis so that you can be trapped in a cave. I don't know why this just occurred to me, but the worst part about hanging out in the caves is that there are no airdrops down here. I mean, obviously, it makes sense why there are no airdrops down here. Unlike binoculars and drones, which should exist down here. Man, this thing bounces around. Alright. Yeah, there we go again. Just bouncing right off the course I'm trying to take. And into a whole new, exciting direction. Alright, so this would be the road less traveled by. Because there's a big old cliff face over there. I stop and have that conversation with myself every time we do this. Good. Not good. Ouch. Damn. I might have to use that totally wrong tire I've got on my front bumper here in a minute. In fact, why don't we go ahead and do a little repair. I'm always going back and forth with myself. Do I want to do it early and often, or do I want to leave it until performance is impacted? Ooh, are we? Oh, we might be real good and stuck here. Let's see. Yeah, we are. Alright. Time for winch shenanigans. Yeah, wiggle that ass around in a way that makes no sense physically. That's what I like to see. How about this one? Oh. Yeah, and not out yet? There we go. Just whip those tires back and forth. And eventually, you get out. Alright. Really? No. That's... No. No, I've never done that in any vehicle. That's impossible. Boom. I kind of like the idea. I don't think I brought a specialist with me on this trip, but it'd be kind of fun, wouldn't it, if the specialists were also actually in the vehicle, and when you were like bouncing around and stuff, they would like scream or comment on your ineptitude or You know, like, I don't know, make roller coaster noises or something. Ooh. Alright, good. Yeah, well, I've done this before, haven't I? Probably the best I could have hoped for. Oh, I'm really gobbling up that fuel now, though, aren't I? You know, that's a thing that they don't tell you about when you're kitting out for a mission, even if it's for a place you've been before, is height restrictions. Height restrictions are a real serious possible problem in these caves. Even me and my silly little, what is this, Acteon? I think that's what it is. No. See? When I'm steering the opposite direction, it's not because I want to slide away from my tires. Alright. Good. That was almost graceful. Going straight through, I think? What do you mean, straight through? I'm going left. Getting back to the specialist thing, it does make me wonder, you know, like, how do the devs decide what they want to put in the game and what they don't? And what on earth drove them to decide that they didn't want to have drones and binoculars in the cave? I mean, somebody actually had to write code to make that not happen. Because it already happens elsewhere in the engine. So they had to be like, no, we gotta take that away. Whoop. That was a big old jostle. So, like, they could have written no code and just had the binoculars be available in the cave, and it would have been like, okay, they're not very useful, but there they are. Oh, and okay, how was that not engine damage, huh? All right. My gas tank's turned red, but I think that's just because I'm running low. All right. I'm gonna tell you what, I have put this little truck through hell, and all things considered, it has continued, you know, to truck. So maybe I haven't given this guy enough credit. Maybe I need to start playing with more of the trucks. But if I do that, then I'm going to have to spend a bunch more money on upgrades and stuff. And unfortunately, despite all of the mineral rights that I now own, I'm not in possession of any infinities of money. So I'm trying to save money for the big boys that I am soon going to unlock. I may have to actually put my mouth where my money isn't and do a little bit of grinding off camera to make some more funds available. But I'm not really inclined to do that right now because it's Fixmas, and I have an idea for an absolutely over-the-top Christmas factory that I want to build. And that's about to take up a whole bunch of my time because I think, later tonight, since I'm really just going to go ahead and date myself, later tonight, the silver and gold Christmas ornaments are going to unlock. And that's when shit's really going to start to pop off in terms of stuff that I can be doing. Yeah, just squeeze through there. Alright. Really? Imagine driving your truck through a cave and getting the cabin wedged in so that you can't get out. I guess even that wouldn't be as claustrophobic as getting your body wedged in because, for one, you still have plenty of room inside the cabin, and for another, you can get out because you can always, like, smash the windshield or something. So, wasn't that imaginary catastrophe fun? Alright. Am I getting close? I hope I'm getting close. Yes, I believe this is my plant a light beacon marker. Although I think there's a second item I have to go somewhere and do something with. Oh my god. 4? 4? 4? I don't know if I have enough gas for this. How does this keep happening to me? Alright, I don't want to do that in reverse. So I gotta get turned around. Picked exactly the wrong spot to turn off the four-wheel drive. There we go. Now I suppose I can't switch to other maps, can I? I could take a chance. I could go to Azure River and maybe find an airdrop. But no, let's just go for it. Please just go. Alright. And I went, like, all in on fuel reserves on this guy, too. Maybe I could have put some in the sideboard. I don't remember that part. And how come the truck that I got specifically for this region didn't have the attributes that I need in order to complete missions in this region, huh? I'm looking at you, Sheba Overlander. Why didn't the students tell anyone about the ancient murals down here? Is that like... Why did the chicken cross the road? Oh, trade. Cool. Why is there no fuel in the trade place? Alright, here we go. Boop. Boop. Oh, and there's some kind of little tunnel up there, too. Isn't that interesting? So the interesting thing also about these murals is that they're not just like painted on the walls. They're like recessed in. $100 whole. I'm so glad. So happy I could honk my horn. Alright, all we got is this one last spot. And it's in a region that I haven't explored, which is great news. So we go around, and that's a lot of pots. Don't mind if I do. Can't dodge roll through them, but I can just run my tire straight over them. And off we go. All right, I made it, and I don't have to go to the new region. No, that's unreasonable. That's unreasonable. I've got like 2 minutes of fuel left. You want me to drive another 100 miles while not being able to steer because the weight distribution of my vehicle is all wrong and my tires suck. And also, I guess I just can't go anywhere anymore. Don't worry, Chongle, I haven't forgotten about the quick winch, but, you know, sometimes I just feel like picking the winch point is the correct thing to do, you know. What's going on here? When did my four-wheel drive get turned off? All right. So I guess we'll go this way and see what happens. Good, I was hoping for that to happen. What happens if I have my vehicle recovered while I'm down here? Where do I even recover it to? Is it even possible to recover my vehicle in this region? I mean, realistically, recovering my vehicle would imply bringing another vehicle down and retrieving it. Does this canyon even connect up with where I'm trying to go? Canyon. I don't think it does. I think I'm boned. Come on, you can do that. You could also just fruitlessly spin your tires until you run out of gas. Can't even do that one. Oh, yeah, that's me running out of gas. Okay, so about that vehicle recovery question. So I can recover to the gateway? Does it matter? All right, well, let's try it. Yeah, good. Glad I did that. Do I just not have the gear to accomplish this? Wait a minute. Oh, did it refill my reserve? Alright, in that case, I might have recovered to the wrong spot. But I didn't know that was going to happen. Screw it. Alright. Free refill of my reserve tanks, I will take it. I still don't know how I'm supposed to do this. I could have done it more cheaply by not recovering, but... You know, truck, I would super appreciate it if you would point your face in the direction that I steer your tires. None of this, oh, you want to go right? Too bad, fuck you, I'm going left. I'm thinking it might be time for me to take a little break from expeditions. Is... Why do I have more reserve fuel? Where did that gas come from? Have I discovered... Oh, it's because I recovered again. Well, that's fascinating. What isn't fascinating is that I am all out of time, so come back and see me again tomorrow, and I will hopefully wrap this up because I now have a ton of fuel. Talk to you soon. Look at all that gas. Fantastic.